Today marks his 7th straight day of demonstrations across the Southland.
That's right. There were arrests, but no looting and no violence. KCAL's Leslie Marin is live in downtown LA with more on the arrest there after a massive but peaceful protest tonight. Leslie?
Yeah, Susie, and it ended in mass arrest. Around 250 people arrested after violating curfew. You can see behind me now, the scene is clear. The streets are clean. There are a few LAPD officers driving by, and you do see that sheriff's bus left here, but we don't believe anyone is on it. Although earlier today, we did see about 4 buses full of protesters that were arrested, taken away. Let's go ahead and get to some video that does show hundreds of demonstrators being arrested right near Broadway and 5th. LAPD says around 250 people were taken into custody for violating curfew, which was set at 6 p.m. Now, police did warn protesters many times to go home or they would begin arresting them one by one. And around 7 p.m. tonight, the crowd began running from police as officers did surround them on all sides, at one point deploying rubber bullets. We spoke to an LAPD captain about the situation.
We had a group of individuals that were involved in the protest here at 4th and Broadway that pushed their way into this building. Some went to the basement and some went to the roof, and they were throwing projectiles at officers. So security and the business owner have asked us to go in there and just make sure that we remove them so they don't cause any more problems for the building. We're not going to charge them with curfew because they were inside, and I can't prove that they were out here. Yeah, we took approximately 250 into custody. At the time, there were reports of looting and some vandalism that were south of us, south of 5th Street on Broadway. So we responded over here. There was a large crowd in the street. Even though we don't have to give a dispersal order, we did so. They're in violation of curfew. We asked them to leave the area. They would not. So then we told them they were under arrest.
And I will tell you, the people that were taken into custody for violating curfew, many of them did go peacefully. At one point, a small group did remain out in the street. They were chanting different things at the officers before being taken away. We also know police impounded several cars that were left here on the street. Of course, this comes after a day of very peaceful protests through downtown Los Angeles. Take a listen.
We got to be smart with our wisdom and have strategy and have a plan of how we want to get our point across so we can gather tomorrow. You can continue to make your voices heard. Social media is a powerful tool. So we just want to make sure everyone remains safe, that no one is locked up, no one goes to jail tonight.
And unfortunately, that was not what happened here tonight. But as you saw there, the protests through downtown Los Angeles were very peaceful all day long. At times, this group singing songs, dancing, chanting. The crowd started at City Hall, went down to police headquarters, and made it down to LA Live before going back to City Hall and protesting there for the rest of the night. They were peaceful. At one time, we saw the group praying and taking a knee. At some points at the height of this protest, there were close to, I believe, 600 people, if not more, that had gathered for this protest, of course, to fight social injustice and police brutality. Now, we did speak to the captain you heard from. He tells us the group of protesters that were arrested will be taken into custody. They will be cited and then released. That's the latest from downtown Los Angeles. Leslie Marin, back to you guys in studio.